So cute. My check engine light came on. Good morning, everybody. Are you gonna come over here? So it rained last night, and it's also pretty warm in Wisconsin. And there's also mosquitoes in Wisconsin. And what sucks is that Akela has busted out both of my window screens. So it's just a little bit of a struggle. Anyway, doesn't really matter. We slept fine. Well, it's early, and I have a lot to do this morning. One of the things being packing for the next few days, because Mom and I are heading somewhere really cool to camp for a little while. I'm just really excited for all the things I'm about to do, but I have to get out of bed. Right now I'm up north visiting Noah and Bree. Where is he? This is where they're living for the summer. They work on sailboats. And that's their cute little camper tucked in there for the summer. So cute. Bree is giving Akela a tour, it seems. Getting her food all ready. Ah, hey, I found my shirt.
The island we're going to first is Washington Island.
Yes.
And we have to cross a body of water called Death's Door. It's a beautiful day, so there's not too many waves, but there's been many shipwrecks and deaths lost during the Native American times crossing that area of water. It's where Lake Michigan and Green Bay come together, and it often gets very turbulent there. We've got a little wait. A lot of ferries are running though, so I think we should be pretty good.
Before we get on the next ferry, Mom and I are just stopping for a quick lunch. So originally Mom and I were going to take my van up here just because it has more space and it has everything in it that I use. My check engine light came on and read the code, and it read as a low transmission fluid pressure. So we'll see what happens with that. Mom and I just hiked to our little campsite, and it's really pretty. We're gonna be all tucked in these woods. The water is right there. Nice little spot. I think we're gonna explore and then set up our tents and get relaxing. This is what Stella does when she wants something.
You just wait.
Hi, Stella. Hi, Stella. Hi. Pictures here.
And they were like all bundled up. They're like puffy on and their hiking boots and, you know, like, yeah, it's like, okay.
Like now, you mean? Good girl. Pretty sure that there's supposed to be a storm tonight. So it's like early afternoon still. So Mom and I are gonna have an early fire and then hopefully we can watch the storm roll in. It's starting to get darker. The fire is slowly burning out. Akela's sitting over here in all of these daisies. All I can hear are the waves crashing, some occasional distant thunder. I am so incredibly content. You know, I am starting to wonder though if it actually is going to storm or if it's kind of passing by. Because I thought it was supposed to be worse by now. Good morning, Akela. Good morning, Stella. While my cowboy coffee sits, I'd like to thank Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. Some of you may not know this, but being in the YouTube space was never really something that I thought I'd be doing full time. This entire process for me has been self-taught. I knew absolutely nothing about filming and editing. I knew very, very little about photography. One of the first things that I noticed about Skillshare was their very wide variety of photography and videography classes that you can take. You can kind of base these classes on what you find important and the type of style and creativity that you're looking for. And while I am very much a proponent of just getting in there and trying things, filming, editing, and relying on your own creativity, I think that classes just like the ones that Skillshare offers are a great way to gain new perspectives and take in knowledge and information that you probably otherwise wouldn't learn without a few years of experience. Make sure to click the link in my description because the first 1,000 people to click that link will get a free trial of Skillshare Premium membership. And the coffee is ready. Hopefully it's not much more chilly by the water because it's too beautiful not to sit by. crayfish. No. Stop. He's gonna pinch you. He's a big guy. He lost a leg. Still got one good one. Stop. Mom's all packed up, I'm all packed up. And now we just are gonna probably wait for the next ferry and head back. And I don't think that this ferry ride is gonna be very pleasant for me. I get seasick very, very easily, so we'll see how this one goes. We're home! Smells like home. It feels so good to come home after a trip. I just pulled up to an O'Reilly's. I called the dealership that I brought my van to, you know, a few weeks ago in Idaho, and said what the code was reading, which is low transmission fluid pressure. And they said, go ahead and add a quart of transmission fluid to the van. It could have just been an air bubble. So that's what I'm gonna do. We'll see what happens.
Where is your ATF? I guarantee you it's gonna be on the way back side of the motor.
Same kind of thing. Key's now stuck. Yeah. You guys will never guess what happened with this whole transmission fluid code. I went to O'Reilly's with the intention of purchasing transmission fluid and just topping it off myself. Then we very quickly found out that you can't do that with these vans. Just checking your transmission fluid requires a dealership because they have a specific tool and they have to run certain temperature stuff. And you can't add it yourself either. That has to be through the dealership. So I made an appointment for the dealership, dropped it off. My van was 2 quarts low. They topped it off. I paid my $75, hopped back in the van, and my van would not start. The exact same thing happened at the dealership that happened when I was in Idaho just a few weeks ago. And I wish that I could tell you guys what the issue was. They didn't find anything. They tried running diagnostics, they tried looking under there, poking around at wires, checking wire harnesses, and they couldn't find anything. So basically, I have a van that will randomly not start for, you know, however long it doesn't want to start. And there's no way to know what it is. And my van randomly started again at the dealership, and they couldn't find anything, so I just drove it home. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll just have to start a whole new series of where Linnea gets stranded. So there's a little update for you on the van, and I hope that you enjoyed this week's video of Mom and I exploring the island and some more troubles with the van. It helps us out if you like this video, and please consider subscribing. And Akela and I will see you next week.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun.